Hello, it's Dale here. A lot of people have been asking me about how I did this. This is just a tea cozy I made. It's not that we drink tea or anything like that, but I've used black felt. I don't think it's Kunin. I think it's just black acrylic felt. And onto the surface, I've used sari ribbons of assorted sari ribbons. So some of them have got scraggy ends, and some of them are bits and pieces. And you can see that to anchor them down, I've used little bits of thread and stuff as well, and some little plaits that I've made. And just to anchor them down, this time I haven't got Kunin, I've got some flimsy or pre-felt. And so I've just got my chiffon in this case, and I just run it down the middle. Oops, I'll just get it in there so it runs down the middle. And just to show you how it anchors and how easy it is to use. I know lots of people are getting their embellishing machines out and about. Now, I'm not running it through over the whole lot, just down the middle to get some texture there. And then I'll take it out and I'll put on the top of it some wool yarn that I've got. And wool, of course, just sinks in, so it makes a little centerpiece down there. And I could have hand or machine stitching if I wanted to. So it may be that I'll cut it up or whatever. I'm looking for some backgrounds, so that's where it might go. So that's this one here, so that's anchored it down there. And then I also added a bit of scrim onto it, but just by running it down the middle. So I just want to leave all this texture here. And there we are. I've got enough of the whole lot down. And if I take another piece to show you, it's another piece of sari that I've got. So it'll just add up nicely to do another little piece here. And the potential for lots of stitching, hand or machine, is quite enormous. So let that go down there. Cut that off just there. This is some lovely ribbon that we had that's got letters and things like that through it, so it could be used. And this another, these chiffony ones are so nice. And then if I take, so starting to build up a bit of texture, and if you look at one of these ones here, must have gone. Whoops-a-daisy, onto the floor. That's a piece of black felt, and you can see where I worked through, so it's not all there. That's the sari, different saris down through there. Now I could have, this case, I've foiled the background, and I've talked about that. So you put some foil on, and when you lift it up, you've got this foil there to work on. I'd use silver in this case, but that's gold. And it's just a way to build up a base. Now, it's quite suitable to cut up or to machine stitch onto. Machine stitching will add to it. And here for this one, I've stitched all sorts of different ones that I've had. So if you've got sari ribbon, you look around and find them. And that is, the flowers are just made with a piece of felt with other things on the top, like the scrim and so on. And here, this one here, I used the same, exactly the same. You can see where it's worked its way through and put it down for a background. It's so easy to use, just to put things onto a piece of felt and have a bit of fun, just relaxing and have a bit of fun, and then see what you might do with them. Look, it would be wonderful to make your Christmas cards and put a tree on. Perhaps I might do that. And then this one here is again sari onto felt, and I've anchored it on just to get the bits going. And then this case I have machine stitched it all down into like a Christian patchwork type thing. So once you start to add some machine stitching, it changes the quality, changes the texture and the color and how things work. And I've got exactly the same on the other side, by little bits of scrim down, sari down. Sari is so useful. And then the stitches that you do, so whatever fancy stitches your machine's got, no matter how primitive your machine is, it'll have some sort of fancy stitching. And of course I always use variegated threads, etc. And then this one here, just being here is just simply the black felt again on the back and lots of threads laid down. Isn't that so interesting? And a bit of, you know, metallic thread. And these are just some wool rovings that I've pizzled around to make circles and anchored them on. It's just simple and effective. So I hope that's given you a few ideas, especially for the people who've been asking. And I'll see you again another time. Bye.